What is up, y'all? Willie Beeman here, getting ready to bring you guys reaction video episode 3. This episode is going to be RIP Lob Mob. So this is going to have a lot of backstory to it, and I'm going to explain a lot of things, and it's not necessarily a reaction to an actual video as opposed to a reaction to this person. So if you don't know who the Lob Mob is, man, he's a 2K YouTuber that's been doing 2K for a long time. And just some backstory on him and me. Whenever I started my channel, Lob Mob and Shakedown 2012 were probably like the two biggest influences on like me starting a channel and like how I wanted to do my content and stuff like that. The Lob Mob had some cool videos in 15, like he had some playing with random series that I really liked. It was really funny, and he was growing. You know, he's putting in work, doing tutorials, doing all that good stuff. But I'm done with this man, and I'm gonna show you guys why in this video. So if you guys are like subs to Lob Mob, or if you're part of the Lob Mob community, I get it, man. Do your thing, whatever. I'm just going to explain why I've never hit that sub button for him and why I come back and I'm always disappointed. So this is a video. If you guys want to watch it, you can. You can see what the title is and everything. Basically, Lob Mob in this video is playing fours. In the description, he describes it, and then in the video, you can tell. He's playing fours in the park. Okay, so he's playing fours with his buddy Gino. And then Gino brings out two of his friends. And then I guess one of those people was a decent player in 2K, and the other person was a straight noob, like, come up. Like, I don't know if this guy's played much park. He wasn't wearing a brown shirt, but if you put a brown shirt on him, he would definitely fit into it very well. So this man's got 50,000 subscribers, right? And this guy's, like, picking these people up. I guess to play seriously, because the tone of his voice is like pretty intense throughout the entire video. Which the guy, Lob Mob is an intense dude, and he always has been. But still, it's like you gotta like at some point quit like exposing noobs. Like you got 50,000 subscribers now, man. You can kind of graduate on and start playing with good people and not have to expose your own teammates. Like this video is just like, it's just messed up. Like I couldn't imagine like recording a video of me playing with randoms and going and picking up a brown shirt and then just exposing the shit out of him with 50,000 subscribers. Like I got 3K subscribers and I'm not trying to do that. Like this man has just got like no shame. He doesn't even care how people feel, and he doesn't give any backstory on like anything about this person. So this guy that they pick up could be like a kid, like a 12-year-old or some shit. And in the video, he's calling him an asshole and telling him that he should die slow. Like if you think about that, like in real life terms, like you can't say that to like a little kid. So hopefully he's not a little kid. That's just me throwing that out there, since we have no idea who this person is, and he basically says he's a random. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna look at my comments and I'm just gonna show you just like this guy. So you can read my comments on the screen, but basically I'll sum it up for you. Basically my first comment is just saying, hey man, it's crazy that after 3 years and 50K subs, you still can't get like a regular group of people to run with. And basically I was saying I have 3K subs and I could get like I could go grab 20 subs like right now. I got like 6 invitations this like while I'm downloading this update for 2K. So you cannot tell me that this man cannot recruit good players. And if so, like what does that say about him? Is he tried to recruit players in the past and everybody realizes that he's like a terrible person? Like I don't know what that means, but basically at the end I tell him, you know, I've been watching your videos for a long time. If you ever want to recruit some good players and have more fun, hit me up. If not, that's fine. And just backstory on that, I basically that last part of my comment, I've commented on videos in the past of his where he's been mad at the people he's playing with. So this is just a constant thing for him. He just plays with like shitty people and then just complains constantly. And it just gets so annoying that you come out here and you complain about all these people you're playing with and you don't do anything about it. I don't know if this is for like entertainment purposes because you make it seem like it's very real, like your rage and everything. So if it is just for shits and giggles, hey man, you're a great actor. I'm not gonna lie. But his response back is read the description. Like, what the hell does that mean? That doesn't even have anything to do with my comment. So basically, I tell him I read the description before I commented, which was the truth. And basically, I'm telling him that like roasting this noob in the video is kind of wrong. Like, you should be roasting the dude that brought the noob because like basically you're depending on your friend to verify that he's good. Like if one of my friends brought somebody out to the park to play fours and they were fucking a come up like a noob and they told like they told me he was good, I would roast them hard. Like I wouldn't roast them in a YouTube video, even like on that. But still, like that would be his fault, not the noob's fault. The noob doesn't know what he's doing out there. Noobs are. Hey, Lob Mob. There are these players, right? There's these people in the world that buy the game for the first time every year. It's every year. It's crazy. It's like Christmas rolls around and just these people buy the game for the first time. And you think there'd be like a name for that. Oh yeah, it's Christmas noobs, bro. You don't know anything about Christmas noobs? Like this guy, watching him play defense, watching him play offense, is obviously, he might not be a Christmas noob, but he's not very good at the game. And it's a shame because, like, you know, I'm over here flaming him, like, in this reaction video, but honestly, I'm sorry, bro. You shouldn't have been, like, in the original video. It's kind of messed up. And that's really what I'm kind of getting at. And basically, my last sentence in this is basically that's kind of childish. Like this man is grown. If you don't know who the Lob Mob is, I think he's older than me. So I think he's around 30 years old. So the man should know better. I don't know what his deal is. And basically, he tells me, "Wow, you didn't hear anything I said in this video or anything I've been saying for years." Like, I don't understand, like, what this comment is. I mean, at the very beginning of the video, he says this is what pisses him off about the 2K community. But then during the video, he says that actual player's name multiple times. So he's basically roasting that player. You can say what you want at the beginning of the video, but that doesn't change what you're saying throughout the rest of the entire video. I understand you're probably trying to describe the 2K community, but that isn't the 2K community. That's just the noobs. Quit playing with noobs, and I promise you, you will not have this problem. Or at least find 20 good players that you can play with. Like, I bet you could find 20 good players that would never do that to you, man. Never. It's just crazy, man. And basically on the last one, it was like, man, what are you talking about? You should be roasting your friend. What do you expect playing with noobs, man? What do you expect? And this MJ guy, I didn't even realize he commented on here until I looked at this to do this video. And he said this Lob Mob guy is the definition of a turd. He ain't shit on this game either. And I agree, he's not very good at this game at all. So, you know, I'm just throwing that out there, and this is kind of like the last straw. So basically, I'm gonna show you guys like the point where I almost stopped watching Lob Mob. Like, I still check him out, but since he's such like a big influence on me originally. But after this video, I'm never gonna look at his channel ever again. And I'm gonna show you like probably the biggest like FU I've ever seen on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna explain all this to you guys. I'm sorry I can't show you guys the video. But you really don't need to see the video on this one. This has absolutely nothing to do with the actual content. I'll explain all that. This man's video. This is from 2K16 basically. So he puts out, you know, tutorials every year. You know, he started in 15, 16, 17. He might have started in 14, but I started watching him in 15. So during 2K16, he puts out this tutorial called "How to Get Posterizer as a Big Man, Center slash Power Forward, NBA 2K16." Okay. Now, if we look closely at the description here, we see posterizer in NBA 2K15, which is like, and then he talks about the Jordan Rec Center, and then the game in the actual like advanced settings, whenever you're uploading a video, he picked 2K16. So right there, I'm slightly confused. At the time he's uploading this, 2K16 is very popular, and it just came out not too long ago. So if you come down here and you read my comment, you'll see exactly what I'm getting at immediately. Did you really just rename this video 2K16? Shaking my head. This man took his 2K15 tutorial for posterizer, re-uploaded it to his YouTube, retitled it, re-described it, or no, he didn't change the description. I'm sure he probably re-tagged it, put the advanced settings of 2K16 into the settings, and then he posted it for you guys. He posted it. So this like went out to all of his subscribers. And I could not imagine if I took my 2K16 posterizer tutorial and uploaded it right now and named it 2K17. Like that would, I would want you guys to unsub from me immediately, because that is just like, that is wrong on so many levels. And we'll kind of get to the arrogance of him in this next comment, because this next comment is probably the worst thing that a content creator could ever comment back to somebody. And if I didn't have so much respect for Lob Mob and he didn't have such a big influence on me, I would have deleted him out of like my memory immediately after this comment. So this man comments, does this same thing not work with 2K16? Alright, so you guys, that you read that sentence, and if you don't really think about it, you don't really realize this, but he's basically asking me if the things in the video work on 2K16. So what you can infer from that sentence is this man didn't even get posterizer on a center slash power forward before uploading this video. Like, I don't even know what to say to that, because I couldn't imagine, like, it's different for some of these bigger YouTubers like him now to take somebody's video and post it on their channel and then like give them a shout out. But this man is posting like literally his own content, his own video. Like this is everything about him. So for him not to know that it doesn't work, like this video, his strategy and everything, is just incredible that he would just go ahead and post this. And the next sentence is basically, I'm assuming that he was just like in a bad time in his life or something, but this is why I don't want to do gaming videos anymore. People expect us to make the exact same video with a different game every year. I'm not doing it, no thanks. So after this comment, I'm a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. This was 8 months ago whenever this comment thread happened. I was confused. I was like, I don't know what this means. And the Lob Mob has had like an influence on me, so I wanted to like, see if I could influence him. So basically I explained, the first part, the defensive mechanics are different for pick and roll, which he uses pick and roll a lot in the video. Then I tell him the contact dunk animations basically don't matter, because you almost can't get contact dunk animations in 16. Like it was more about like dunking on the guy, which in 17 it's fairly similar to that in 17. Like you get contact animations in 17, but you can still get posterizer without them. And basically I just explained that whole situation to him, and then the reason why I found this video is because I made a posterizer tutorial for center slash big men, and his video was the only video that ranked higher than mine. So I was checking it out, and it was Lob Mob. I was like, oh shit, let's check this out, see what see what he's got. Check his video out, compare it to mine, and everything. And it just blew me away. And I basically told him, I just want to let you know that you're playing with Random Series on 2K15 was one of the biggest influences for me to start making vids on YouTube. I really love that series. Keep up the hard work if you want to, and don't let haters like me demotivate you. So basically, I was telling him, don't just brush me off. I don't really. I mean, I'm just a guy commenting on your video. Like, don't let me like crush your hopes and dreams. Like that from that past comment. Oh my god. So basically, he replies back. Let's look at this here. This video is not for the pick and roll method. And a comment got a like. I'm not quite sure why. Pretty sure he liked his own fucking comment there. I don't understand. Maybe he's fucking trolling me. But that was like, I literally just like told him that he was one of the biggest influences for me to start making vids on YouTube, and he says this is not for the pick and roll method. I mean, I understand if you didn't want to read like my whole comment, because it's pretty long, and I'm sure he gets a lot of comments or something like that. But if you're not gonna read the whole comment, don't comment back. Just don't. Like, you don't even have to comment back on that. That is basically like saying I don't give a fuck about you. And he's done this a lot of times in a lot of his videos. If you look through his comment section, he'll have comment threads exactly like this. Like, the man is arrogant, and it's apparent whenever you upload a 2K15 video and then rename it 2K16. I understand what he's talking about, having him remake badge videos over and over again for the same stuff over and over again every year. But there's plenty of people out there that will make the badge video. So if you don't want to make it, you don't have to make it, Lob Mob. You just wanted fucking views, okay? That's all you wanted. You wanted views, and you wanted the money. So don't fucking sit here and tell me I'm not going to make the same exact video with a different game every year, and then you upload the fucking shit from last year. Because that's basically you just saying, fuck you, community, I just want you guys to click on this and fucking pay me some dollars. And lastly, I'm going to talk about, our last thing on this video, I'm going to talk about the Lob Mob community, okay? So if you guys don't watch Lob Mob, this man is always talking about, the Lob Mob community is so smart, the Lob Mob community has the highest IQ in 2K community. I'm going to show you fucking how high IQ the Lob Mob community is right here. So let's scroll back up to the top. You guys might have noticed this before, but you might not. So I'm gonna show you guys. I disliked this video, okay? So now that I've explained it, you can probably tell why I disliked it. But this is like, I barely ever, like, I maybe have disliked 5 to 10 videos on YouTube in total in my entire life. Like, for me to dislike a video, it's got to be like straight crazy clickbait or just trash video. And this video kind of like fulfills both of those things. So he definitely got a dislike for me. It's kind of like one of the most fuck you moments I've had on YouTube. Mainly just because I realized like how stupid his community is. And if you're part of his community, hopefully you didn't see this video, or maybe you just overlooked it. I don't really know. But it's just apparent. Look, he's just 375 likes and 41 dislikes. Like, I'm sleep. I'm dead, okay? Like, that is fucking garbage, man. That should be the opposite way around. I know 41 dislikes is probably a lot, especially on 60,000 views. But this is straight trash. And it's crazy because nobody realizes it. If you look through these comments, it's actually a little bit like, kind of gut-wrenching and makes me want to throw up. Because I don't know. Like there's some people that notice it's 2K16, but obviously these people are trying to get the badge, so they don't realize how shitty this posterizer tutorial is. And the thing about it is his method. If you used it, you would have been so frustrated last year, so frustrated. I'm assuming that people probably found my video from this video because it shows up a lot on, or it used to show up on the recommended next to his video whenever I found this. So hopefully they clicked on my video after they watched this video. But yeah, if they just watched this video and used his strategy, like they literally were getting completely misinformed, and I don't know. It's just hard to it's hard to imagine. Like, you could at least get posterizer with your center / power forward before you upload your 2K15 video. That way you can verify that this method actually works. Because that would have been one thing to just tell people, hey, it's like the same method as last year. But you obviously didn't from that comment. And I mean, you can tell me you did, and that comment was just like you being sarcastic. But honestly, from this comment, it sounds like you didn't to me. It sounds like you got really lazy and just wanted views and money. So that's all I got to say on this. And then I figured I'd come over here and check out his 2K17 posterizer. I hadn't checked it out until just a minute ago. And come to find out, it's actually about 2K17. So I'm proud of you, Lob Mob. You updated it. You took a year off, but you updated it. So I'm just going to comment on it here real quick. He'll probably know what I'm talking about. So there you go. I just wanted to throw that out there for you guys. I'm done with Lob Mob, and I'll probably get a lot of hate for this video. I mean, Lob Mob's he's a huge 2K YouTuber, but he's always hating on the community. So I feel like he's kind of outside the community anyway. I don't really know how many of his subs are really that active and everything, but honestly, I don't understand how you guys can just get walked all over all the time, and given this content that he gives you, and really want to watch him. There's so many YouTubers out there right now that are putting out great content. I'm assuming you guys are older or something like that, and that's probably why you watch them, because there's not a lot of older 2K YouTubers like us. But I don't know, man. I can't do them anymore. I mean, it's just over for me. He's over here kind of acting like he's a 500 to 1K subscriber YouTuber instead of, somebody that should be putting out, better and classier content, I guess. And if you want to do stuff like that, Lob Mob, that's fine. I mean, obviously everybody, I would think that a lot of your old subs would love for you to do playing with randoms like this, like this new video that you have out. But you have to make it like a series or something like that, and you can't just flame. You can't flame a guy that you brought out to play with seriously. That's just not how it works once you get to a certain level on 2K. I mean, whenever you were starting out on 15, you had to pick up randoms because you didn't know anybody, and it was fine that you were flaming people because you didn't have that many views. But now this guy's gonna get seen in the park. You got 30,000, probably eventually 50,000, 100,000 views on this video. So that's a pretty huge group of people that might remember his name if they see him in the park, and they might send him messages. You'd be surprised what people do whenever they see a YouTube video. They'll look up that PSN and send them basically voice messages and chat messages, call them trash. And it's kind of incredible, the things that you probably don't think about. Just because I think you've kind of lost touch with reality in terms of where you're at. I can't really even flame anybody with 3K subs. Luckily my subs are pretty pretty old and mature, so that doesn't happen very often. But you'd be surprised with some of my friends that have a lot of subs, like what happens to people they play with or play against. So anyway, man, I'm out of here. Hope you guys liked the video. This is like a really serious video, which is unusual. I'm gonna have a funny video coming up here pretty soon. So anyway, this is Willie Beeman, and I'm out. Peace.